I think most students understand how to do these right here, the nearest 10 on these. I checked it in class. Now number 2 here, I have few kids that still have a very, very hard time. RST, okay, I'm glad we started out with the smaller triangle. A lot of kids having a hard time seeing that. If you're having a hard time, look at what I'm doing in class or on a test or on your homework. Let me start over and use your pencil and darken it. RST. Use this to help you and darken it. Even shade in the little one if you like to see that, because for some reason a lot of kids are having a hard time. Draw and so I'm going to draw that. Okay, R, S, T, and label the numbers that goes with it. Ignore everything else. Ignore everything else.
I think I did it with the car outside when I was working
3, 4.
But I was on all those painkillers, so I didn't really feel it.
And then you do this other triangle, PQT. Go in and erase. You have pencil, erase the other one. Do PQT, PQT, darken it. Okay, so you can see. Then shade in lightly. You can shade in lightly the other one, and so that you can see the whole triangle. Some kids are not seeing it. And try to draw what you see. And then label it. R, Q, P, sorry. That's P, Q, T. That's 9, and this side corresponds to this. This side here corresponds to that, and it doesn't have a number, so we give it X. So let me put it in red so you can see better. X. So we write corresponding sides. This is, so you would write QP equals to X. Okay. Therefore, right here, S, this letter right here, right there, is 4. So S to T is equal to X minus this 4. Okay? So then you do proportional side. Kids have a hard time doing this for some reason, because it's the whole thing, which is called X, minus that 4. Minus that 4 is called the ST part. I don't get it. But kids, for some reason, don't see it. Having a hard time. So corresponding sides, 4 to X equals to 3 to 9. So that's a third, so that must be 12, but I should give you guys numbers that you can't guess, because on the test I'll give you decimals, so you can't just come up with what X is. That's 36 equals to 3X. Divide by 3, because that's what I'm going to do on the next test, because I noticed some kids were guessing numbers. X then is 12. If X is 12, therefore QP is 12. And then 12 minus that, ST then is 8. QP is 12 centimeters, and 8 centimeters is for ST. Make sure you put the units of centimeters. Okay, we did that in class, and I believe number 5 goes with the second page. We did A and C, and I think depending on the class, I won't do this page. I'll do this page because it's the exact same thing as this. I'm not sure which one. On this one here. Okay, so calculate the missing sides for each given triangle. Find the area and find the perimeter. Okay, let's start out perimeter. Perimeter, we add all sides, 6 plus 15 plus this unknown side plus the unknown side. We have to do the Pythagorean theorem to find that unknown side. So we need to go a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Now a and b are the length and width. A and B are called legs. They're legs because they hold up this 90 degrees. Okay, so A and B are that. And the other side of the legs is C. So 6 squared plus B squared equals to 15 squared. 36 plus B squared equals to 225. Subtract. You get 81, I believe, right? No, I wish. Then it'll be an easy, like, it's not even 81. Let's see, that's 9. That's 8. That's 89. Add that again to make sure. Yep. Borrow that. That's a 1. B squared is 189. The square root of 189 is, come on, calculator. No. Okay. 189 square root. No, that can't be it. 5. No. 189 square root. 13 is B equals to 13.75. It's 747. 747. Because that last number here is a 7. That becomes 13.75. That's B. Now, the square root of B squared is B to the first, or just B, right? So this is 13.75. You add them all up, you get perimeter. Okay, you guys add them up. Area equals, and give me the answer here. I don't want you to leave blank because you said I left it blank on the video. Oh my God. Area equals. It's very frustrating to hear that. A equals length times width divided by 2. Length and width, or base and height, is the two legs. These two legs right here are base and height. Area equals to 6 times 13.75 divided by 2. Okay, this one you'll need a calculator. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. On your calculator, 6 times 13.75 divided by 2. 41. The area is 41.25 units squared. There's no units, so just put unit squared, whatever the unit is squared. Okay. All right. 18. This is A or B, doesn't matter, and this is C because it's the two legs that hold up the 90-degree angle. Oops. Closed. Oh, closed. Okay, two legs that hold up the 90-degree angles. So A is missing, B is there, and this is C. Okay, so you do perimeter, perimeter. You add up all sides. Let's just write P. It's too long, right? P equals 22 plus 24 plus the missing side. And area, then give me the answer. Area is length times width divided by 2. Okay, let's do A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. A squared plus 22 squared equals to 24 squared. A squared plus 22 squared. 22 squared is 484 plus, wrong spot, equals to 24 squared. Oh, no, pressed the wrong button. 576, subtract to both sides. Subtract 484 equals 92. Why can't it be 90 or 81? It would be easy. 92 equals to A squared. Square root, the square root of A squared is one pair of A equals, but we make that invisible. Square root of 89 is 9.59. 9.591. So because that's a 1, the 9 stays the same. So the missing side is 9.559. So you add 9.59 because this is 9.59 right here, this length. Okay, and then you add it and get your answer. Remember, your answer is just units. And then you do area equals to length times width. Length and width are the two legs. 9.59 times 22 divided by 2. Use your calculator and remember to put units squared. And that's how you do all of tonight's homework. On the rest of these, I hope that helped. Now be careful here. It says round to the nearest tenth. So you're not factoring, you're not simplifying. Okay, so this is between 64 and 81. So you need to choose numbers between them. The numbers between them are between 8 and 9. The numbers between 8 and 9 to the nearest tenth. Between 8 and 9 are 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, 8.6, 8.7, 8.8, and 8.9. So I'm going to guess, they're almost right in the middle. Look at that. 8 and 9, 64 and 81. So I'm going to start 8.5. My best guess. Good thing I left a lot of room. So the square root of 75 is, we're not sure if it's 8.5 or not. Okay, 25 carry to 2, 42. 40 carry 4, 64, 68. 25, 12, 72. Oh, too little. So 8.7. Let's do 8.8. No, it can't be that high. It's not that close to 81. Okay, we'll do 8.7. 49, carry to 4. I may be wrong too, you know, it can be 8.8. 56, 60. 0, 56, carry 5. 61. Oh no, not 61. 8 times 8, 64. Plus 5 is 69. 56, yeah, 69. If I multiply wrong, it's bound to be wrong. 9, 6, 18, carry 1. Hey! 75.69. Okay, let's do 8.6. I was right. Thank God I didn't prep. Choose 8.8. 8.6 times 8.6. Because this went over 75. 36, carry the 3. 48, 49, 50, 51. Counting like you guys. Getting sucky. 48, carry 4. 68. 6, 9, 13. Really little. Okay. I hope I didn't multiply wrong. So far from 75, 1.04, where this is only, so 8.7 is my answer, the square root of 75. And same here. And then you put it on the number line. I told you to number it 1 through 10, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10, 9, 8. Well, 8.7 is about right there. That's the square root of 75. Estimate. And then do this same thing and put it on the number line. So this is between 36 and 49. Most likely. So it's between 6 and 7. So your answer is somewhere around here. When you get it, that's the square root of 40. Okay? Put my dot there somewhere. Could be there, somewhere around there. Choose and guess and find exact and estimate where you put it. That's it. Wow, it's one of my shortest videos.